What's going on YouTube? It's Jesse coming back to you with another video, and in this video I'm going to be showing you exactly how to make money from any client sales call with this one trick. You're not going to want to miss this because I think a lot of you, when you get on a call with a client, a prospect, and they don't pay you money, it's definitely discouraging and you start to doubt everything. And honestly, as a freelancer, getting on calls can be pretty intimidating for your first couple of them. And if you have enough failed sales calls, you'll start to get discouraged. But you have to expect that you're going to have failed sales calls. It's just part of the game unless you're super good at the beginning. And that's going to be completely dependent on you. But you're definitely going to get discouraged if you don't start making money after a handful of calls. I don't blame you. So it's important to try and start making money as quick as you can from these calls. You don't want to be spending too much time failing because then you'll start to get discouraged, doubt will creep in, and then the ultimate doom of your business is going and starting a new kind of business model. Because now you got to learn that whole thing, spend months if not years learning it. I know this to be the case because I've jumped from business model to business model to business model. I wasted so much time, and I know a lot of you probably struggle with the same thing because I went through it myself. You're doing something gets in the way, something keeps on getting in the way, like let's say you're failing with sales calls, then you start looking at other business models. You start seeing the benefits of that business model versus the one you're trying, but you don't realize, yeah, maybe you don't have to do sales call with e-commerce, but there's 50 other things that you got to do that are awful that you don't have to do if you just stuck with the sales call business model. Anyway, before we dive in and get to this one trick, if you want a one-stop shop training video to teach you how to get to $1,000 to $10,000 a month, you can make even more than that. There's a free training below. Recommend you check it out. It'll show you exactly how to land your first client. Also, too, if you want to work directly with me and my team, and you're looking for a mentorship program that handholds you, we don't just throw you into a group and say, good luck. We handhold you, we micromanage you to the finish line. There's really no other coaches that I know of in the space that are doing this. Most of them are just shoving you in a group. Good luck. If you're looking for that kind of mentorship program, I recommend you book a free call below, and on that call we'll do two things. All we'll do is we'll see where you're at, see if we can point you in the right direction, and then the second thing we'll do is we'll discuss the mentorship program and see if it's even a good fit for you. We do not do high pressure on these calls because the last thing I want to do is enroll you into any of my programs if you're not 100% ready. And last but not least, you can join our free Facebook community. So what is this one trick? The trick to get money off any sales call. See, the problem with a lot of you guys is you go on a call and you have one offer at one rate. And a lot of times the client isn't going to want to pay you exactly what you have ready for them. Maybe they don't want to send an email every day. Maybe they only want to send an email every other day. Maybe they don't need emails. Maybe they're looking for a consultant, someone that has a good understanding of how the game works. Maybe they don't even need a copywriter. Maybe they need a video editor. Maybe they need a closer, a setter. You go on these calls with one service, one payment option. It's really tough to have that connect perfectly. The one trick you need is to go on every call completely flexible. And you need to get good at this. You need to be good at pitching stuff on the fly. You don't want to be sitting there, oh, I don't want to pay that. A lot of you guys don't even know how to handle objections. What do you do if they have a simple objection can throw you off the whole sales call? You do not want to get off the call at the first objection. You have to learn how to handle objections, which is literally just two things. Agree with them, ask another question. So when you get on the call, what you should actually do is have multiple links on a notepad for your checkout pages ready to go. Link 1 is what you want to get them on. But if they can't afford that, you've got all the other options of links underneath it. And you don't want to be really putting these links together on the fly. You can do it, but it's tough. You want to have it all, as many different variations of your product ready to go on a notepad. And you just copy the link and send it to them to pay on that call. Now, if you don't have the confidence to collect payment on a call, you can always tell the client, hey, look, I'll email you the payment link after this call. If you have to do that, that's totally fine. But understand that if you have to email links, the odds of them buying go down. Doesn't mean they're not going to buy. It does go down if they get off the call not having at least started the payment process. So what you do is you want to have multiple offers ready to go. This is for one email a day. This is for one email every other day. This is for one email a week. This is for a consulting offer. This is a one-time setup fee link. Downsell, downsell, downsell. That is the trick I'm talking about. Because they're really only going to have 3 objections to your service. They're going to say, I need to talk to my spouse or business partner. They're going to say they don't have enough money. Or they're going to say they need to think about it. Thinking about it is usually a smoke screen that they want to get off the call. Or it could literally mean they need to think about it and they're not fully bought in yet to the idea of working with you. Now, if it's number 2, which is they don't have enough money, that's where your downsells come in. Because it's going to be tough, especially as a beginner, to downsell your original package. But if you have the links already there, you know what you can grab immediately. It makes it so much easier. Because if they object with, business partner, spouse, okay, that's you're not talking about money there. You're just talking about, figuring out how much say does the business partner or spouse have in the matter. Is it worth them even having to go discuss it? Or you're figuring out, okay, let's set up a follow-up call. So that's not even money related. The other one, the third one, is they need to think about it. That's not even necessarily a money one either. So the money one is the most critical one you must master, which has just been solved by this video for you. Have your downsells ready. Get money on every single call. You're building a relationship with the business owner. You're on a Zoom call with them or a phone call. You have them on the call. You do not have to end the call quick. These calls do not have to go quick. If the two of you are vibing, keep it going, figuring out what they need in their business, and then you offer the solution. Think of yourself more as a growth consultant versus just a copywriter. Yeah, you need to know how to do copywriting. Yeah, it's good to know how to do closing, setting. But at the end of the day, it comes down to one thing: fixing the problem that they have and that they don't want to do. And these people are loaded with money and they're willing to pay you to do that. Especially because you're not going to be an employee. You're going to be an independent contractor. These people are loaded. Some of them aren't going to be loaded. Obviously, you have to figure that out. But the people that you really want to work with are going to be loaded. The kind of money they deal with is a lot more than you might be used to. And they just have so many things on their plate, they don't want to do it. That's where you come in. And it'd be a shame for you to hop off a sales call, not having closed it, and you had an opportunity to do a downsell. They may have even bought from you if you had done the downsell. And it's all done. You can't be sending them an email with a downsell after that. I mean, you can, but it's very unlikely they're going to actually respond or want to do it. Anyway, again, if you're looking for a free training on how to get to 1 to 10K per month, there's a big range. There's different services, there's different rates that you're going to charge, different types of clients. If you want to learn how to get your first client and many other clients, you want to systemize the client acquisition process, there's a free training below. Definitely check that out. If you potentially want to discuss working with us, this is not a course. We're not in the course business. We're in the coaching business. If you want to work with us and make this the final program you ever have to invest in to start actually finally making good money online, you can book a call below and me or one of my team members will meet with you and see if we can help you. Finally, get into that free Facebook group too if you're not already and you want to join your tribe, people that have the same mentality as you. They want to get out of their jobs and network together.